Very good friends, yes, yes.
Yeah.
We travel a lot together, going to the festivals, conventions,
Yeah.
and I was 1 week ago in Sheffield for one convention, and Dario had to come with me, but he fell down and he broke his shoulder. Yes, so I went to this festival with Lamberto Bava instead of Dario. Yeah, I'm sorry for you. Now, well, when I'll be back, I'll call him. Yeah, I said. We are involved together also in a friendship for 42 years.
Oh,
Yes,
so
1975.
you're kind of close.
Huh?
You're close friends now.
Yeah, no, yeah, but I don't see Dario every day. You know,
No, of course.
yes, depends of the periods. Yeah, sometimes we go together to some. Yeah. Mhm.
And you also mentioned The Dawn of the Dead. That's also an important movie for your career.
Yeah.
That was also an amazing soundtrack. I mean, you had from the Ross show, you had the Suspiria we talked about, and also Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, no, that also Demons, Phenomena.
Of course,
Well,
there's so many more.
Yeah.
Just picked a few.
Yeah.
You're such a big career, I can go on forever.
Yeah, yeah.
But you need to eat.
Yeah.
So I mean, but Dawn of the Dead is important.
Huh?
I think it's important to speak about Dawn of the Dead because that's an important movie, an important soundtrack.
Yeah, I'm sorry that the time is changed because it's not like the 70s, 80s. You know, we did a lot of very good films in Italy. We had a lot of culture in the movies. We invented the giallo, the spaghetti western, and everything. But not now. But no, it's not our fault. It's because of because there are many problems now. There are too many films, too many directors. Now it's like a musician. A musician now, young people, everyone plays very good, you know. But in the 70s, every director has his own style. You recognize them, but not now. Now, I don't know any new important director like them, like John Carpenter, like. Yes, this is the end of a part of the time, you know. This was at the 60s, 70s, 80s, and then the 90s kind of starts going down.
So you like
very good film now. Everybody, you see too many films, too many good, bad. Everyone now can do a film, even with the iPhone, you know. Not in the 70s, a film that was cost a lot of money, so. No many directors can have the money and the production to do it. You see, if you see the B movies now considered at that time considered B movies are now it's impossible to do the same because it costs a lot. Because it was with film, not with digital. You need a lot of and many productions that was different. With digital, of course, it's easier. It's like now there are a lot of people that record music at home, but not in the 70s. We have to go to the studio, and the record label had to pay a lot of money to record the one album. So now everyone can record.
I think the most of the audience here will agree with you because we like the older movies, like in you say 60s, 70s, 80s maybe.
Yeah, and maybe
Of course, it's good movies
Yeah,
after, but I know what you're
but
saying.
I think that now many is a repetition of the same style. You see, it's very hard to find something new, even because everything, any kind of type of film was made. So it's like in music. It's impossible now to invent something new. It's very hard. Yeah.
I think about Dawn of the Dead, but talk about that. It was a huge success for you and the band. It was a huge success for George also. How come you didn't do the sequel music for the Day of the Dead?
No, I don't know. Because we never met George.
Oh.
So we didn't have any relation with him, and so that's why maybe I don't know.
So how ended you up in the first beginning to get the
After this
Dawn of
big
the Dead?
success, he never called us again.
But how did you get the job for the Dawn of the Dead?
Why? Because of Dario Argento.
Oh,
Dario Argento
Dario.
was involved in the production and in the script. So he distributed in Europe and in Italy the film, and he decided to change the music and cut the film for almost 15-20 minutes.
So it's always this
Feels
Dario.
better.
It's always this Dario.
Yeah, well, yeah, Dario is a
He's
genius.
behind everything.
Yeah.
I think when the band started, from the very first beginning, was it obvious from the beginning to do soundtracks?
No.
No?
No, I never supposed it was.
What was your plan?
No, because we just play progressive rock, so we were lucky to have this chance to work on movies, and we never supposed to start and have this big success thanks to the cinema, to movies, especially with Argento, a big star of directors. I don't know. It's I still I can't believe why.
Yeah. So I mean, after you ended up with the Profondo Rosso there, and you actually became a soundtrack band for them.
Yeah.
How did you talk about it in the band to go further? Was it okay? Let's do this kind of stuff, or
No. We did after Profondo Rosso. We did one album called Roller. It's an album, no, with film.
Yeah.
Then we did Suspiria. Then another album, Fantastico Viaggio del Pagarozzo Mark. And then we did also other films. Another one was George Romero's Martin, but still the Italian version, not the American. And we did also many other Italian films, not horror. We started as a soundtrack band player.
so it's a coincidence you ended up being a soundtrack band?
Yeah, soundtrack band. Yeah, this was good and bad because in the beginning we were recognized thanks to the horror movies. But after we did a lot like this, this is an example. Squadra Anti-Gangster, music by Goblin. This is it's a comic, it's a comedy, poliziesco.
Yeah.
Yes, you know. And so we start doing film like that. So it's good, but for me it was not good to do this. But after that I left the group. The band, yes, because I don't like to start to continue working with this. Even if we have a lot of fans that love this kind of stuff, but this is it's funky rock. It's not the real Goblin. It's Suspiria, Profondo Rosso. Yeah, that's Dawn of the Dead. Yes.
Yes. So if you need to choose one album as your favorite, which one would it be? Is it easy or hard to answer?
My favorite album.
Yeah.
Of mine?
Of course.
Oh, Jimi Hendrix.
No.
I don't know. Maybe of Goblin. We are talking about Goblin.
The things you have done.
Yeah.
You can take
No, I
Goblin
did a lot
and-
of soundtracks. So yeah, I love many soundtracks I did, except for of these famous like the Third Mother, Dracula, with big orchestra, choir. And I did Jennifer and Peltz, two Americans. I love this.
Okay, let's say Goblin then.
Yes. Of course, Suspiria is a masterpiece of what we did. Yeah.
Still enjoy playing the music?
Yeah. Of course.
That's good.
We are here for that, for this.
Yes. And if you like,
I hope you enjoy.
I'm sure we will. If you're still enjoying playing the songs, I'm sure we will enjoy listening to it. So. If I think about Goblin, you have like synonymously with you yourself, Fabio and Massimo, of course. You're the founders to be like.
Yes.
Yeah.
The original members. Yes.
So a question to need to ask: why did you leave the band? It was because of that kind of music.
It's the same question if I ask you why you leave your girlfriend, you know, or your wife. No, because
I don't want to answer that.
No, because no. The first thing is because we separated in 1978. In 1978, the world was changing, especially in Italy. This kind of rock progressive music was finished, you know, and arrives the disco dance. People like to dance. They have to be happy. The progressive, the rock, especially in Italy, was very political, very bad time in the 70s.
Also the movies.
You see the films, no? Yes, okay. So when we separate, we decide to separate because I say I don't want to do this kind of film again. I don't wanna be a soundtrack composer doing like comedian, or if we are Goblin, we are Goblin. In the beginning we were very together because we loved to do this kind of rock. we grown with Genesis, yes, King Crimson, Gentle Giant. We love this music. But after 10 years, every one of us changed his mind, you know.
So what's the
And
music
so
differences?
we were so different that we decided to leave the band. We have some reunion just for Sleepless Non Sono.
Yeah,
in
2000 or something?
Huh?
2000 or something, you had a reunion.
Yeah, I tried to put it again, but
Didn't work?
Was a terrible experience. Even if the album is good, but we have a lot of problems, you know, even after 20
Between
years.
each others.
Like a child, you know.
Yeah, okay. Or with an old ex-girlfriend.
Yes. And so I say, no, this is it.
But you also tried again, like in 2009, two of you.
Yeah, me and Massimo and Maurizio Guarini, plus Bruno and Tita. I play with them from 2000. Now it's 1999. It's almost 20 years we play together. We started in the beginning as Demonia, and now we are Claudio Simonetti's Goblin. So and they play in the Goblin with them, but we had the same problems, you know. Yes, because I don't know.
But Demonia, wasn't that from the beginning a heavy metal band or something like
Yeah,
that?
we play this kind of music, more heavy, more heavy metal, because they comes from the metal world. Yeah, yeah. Bruno Previtali. Bruno is in the front cover of Dawn of the Dead. You see him.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Very nice.
But I'm surprised.
And tonight, for this year, we have for the first time our new bass player, Cecilia. She's a wonderful, the best bass player I've found. Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
But I'm interested, like this. You do these soundtracks, the progressive music all the time.
Yeah.
And finally you do heavy metal. What happened?
No, I love metal. Actually, I listen for any kind of music. I love music.
The kind of big difference.
I love Celine Dion and Slipknot as well. No, if it's good, it's good. Yeah, why not?
Fair enough.
Yeah, yeah. And so, I work a lot, many years for, doing Italian disco music. I have my biography here. You can read all this, but this is in Italian. I think you have to learn Italian, and after you can buy. Or you buy the biography. It's a good occasion to learn Italian. Finally. No, anyway, I explain in my biography all my not only my life, but also the periods I lived with my eyes from the 60s when I was a kid, and 70s and 80s. Every change we did in Italy, but I think it's almost the same in every the world. Yeah, and so, but my passion is the rock. I'm a rock player, always. Yes, I grown with Keith Emerson, Rick Wakeman, John Lord, and this is my. Yeah.
You're not so bad yourself.
Huh?
You're not so bad yourself.
No. But this was my. Dave was older than me, so I was a kid when I started listening for Keith Emerson. Keith Emerson was my hero, you know. So it's like many guitar players, like Joe Satriani for Bruno. See, Little Tony per Tita.
But the Demonia actually became Claudio's was an eternal joke. I don't understand that one. Probably was fun. It's only for Italians.
No, I'm joking because Little Tony, he was a very popular pop commercial singer in Italy. No, so I joke about it. But it was good.
Will you give us a pop song tonight?
Yes. Sing Il cuore matto. You know, il cuore matto, matto dall'ingano.
Yeah.
And yes, but I can tell that with them we play for 20 years. Every time we smile. We are very happy together. We are a family now, you know.
Nice.
This happened in the beginning with the Goblin, but after not. You know this.
But this is actually Demonia who translated
Yeah,
into...
two of them is Demonia, yes.
So the band went to be Claudio Simetti's
Yes,
Goblin.
because we play together.